Hey everyone, welcome to another map review. Today's map is Nextdoor. Let's get into the video science of the spawns. Knowing the enemy's spawn is useful to predict where they will spawn and to kill them via spawn tracking. Speaking of the map's camping spots, there were two areas that are decent enough to be one, but they're all relatively hard to get to. The first camping spot is accessed by jumping a very small building and the fence which is the camping spot. This spot is decent and provides view over some areas of the map where enemies might not be able to recognise where you are straight away. There is one way to get to this spot. It can be hard to see for an enemy coming over the building or close to his gunfight. This can be overwhelming if the enemy is experienced and confident in a 1v1, so this spot may be a good idea to now and again jump off. Few players use this camping spot, however, and it is much more common to see enemies around the map than to see enemies in this fenced area. This spot gets a 6 out of 10 rating. The best thing about this spot is to kill enemies who either don't see you or don't know how to get to you. The next and best camping spot this map has to offer is located on the edge of the map. It's on the roof of this building and is large and has many sniping opportunities. There are two ways to get to it. Climb the ladder in the second fenced-in area. You can get to this area by walking on top of the fence, or by gaining access by jumping in the first camping spot. The area has very good sniping access and for almost all sniping gunfights can be had with enemies on the opposite edge of the map. Keep in mind though, the spot doesn't have cover from snipers, but the advantage of this spot is often you'll be able to see enemies before you shoot first. Since this camping spot is so large, it's possible at one end to view the back end of the map, and at the other end of the spot to view the centre area of the map. Many enemies will not see a sniper in this spot before they first die to them. You might get an easy kill by shooting them in the back when they don't see you. And for enemies directly below and just outside the fence, they have a disadvantage in gunfights to the surface area of this spot. Only disadvantages of this spot is if you're in the area that is one block below the edge of the side, then an enemy may be able to gain access from above. The only other disadvantage is if you're scoping in on an enemy, it's likely to be sniped by another enemy from a different location at the same time. This spot has many positives and is probably the best area in the map for sniping. It's hard to get to though. For an inexperienced player, it gets an 8 out of 10 rating. The playstyle of this map varies, but for aggressive players, they would want to spend their time constantly moving around the map, looking for new fights. For campers, they should always avoid tree camping, as they're just standing still with their name sticking out, which is an easy target. Close to medium range weapons should be at least considered for aggressive players, as snipers are not as consistent as other close quarters weapons. It's common for sniper players who don't know how to get to camping spot 2 to lurk in the big buildings opposite each other. These are okay spots, but not as good as 1 and 2. These buildings are free ways for players to get access to them. There's too many to defend yourself from being sniped up on and sniping enemies. Now for Coop Locations. Spots to avoid this map, but just one at the moment. Perhaps the most dangerous area of the map is the centre area. Why? Because you can be shot from almost all sides of an enemy's there. Players in the building and on the edges of the map will shoot at players who are in the centre of the map. Players in the centre of the map are more disadvantaged because they're more likely to be shot by an unseen enemy. This area of the map should be used to traversing the map, not staying a long period of time. That's all for the video. I hope you either enjoyed it or found it helpful. There's something I'd like to say now at the end of the video. So I've been a lot busier recently because I've had to spend 6 hours a day doing education. So my time to make videos has been reduced, so it's been a lot harder to keep up with the schedule. But that's what I needed to say, so I hope you can understand, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is.